Hello everybody! Welcome to another episode of O'Hare Gaming. I'm not, J-Hair here, from O'Hare Gaming. I am not using the cam today. I am using mic only. Welcome to... Well, this is in the middle of a, project. Playthrough. I'm just, doing a little testing here. Testy test. There will be a full playthrough of this game. This is Metroid Prime. Early 2000s on Nintendo GameCube. I am just testing it out to see if it lags or anything. The only downside is that my controller won't stop vibrating. And and I don't mean that as in it vibrates when it's supposed to and stops. It doesn't stop. Like, every little thing I do will set it off and make it constantly keep going. But yeah, anyway, this is Metroid Prime. I will go back and do a full playthrough of this. I probably will do that, actually. I guess you consider this my playthrough, but I will go back and do the game again. Because there are achievements on Retro Achievements now. And, they give you an achievement for sequence breaking and getting the space jump boots early in the game. I need to figure out how to do that, guys. I could never figure out how to do it. Like, I watched the videos and stuff, but it wouldn't work for me for some reason. Even on the original GameCube hardware. Anyway, I need to go fight Flaaharaga, and they are, I believe, this way. Yeah, okay, yeah, I gotta go through this door to my left. Oh, God. Anyway. Let's go fight Flaaharaga, guys. Alrighty. Oh! Just making sure I'm scanning everything. I'm pretty sure I did. Make sure I got everything first. Presence of room. Now, for those of you who know this game, the Metroid Prime trilogy, Metroid Prime 1 and 2 were on the GameCube, and then they released Metroid Prime 3 Corruption on the Wii. And then on the Wii, after they released Metroid Prime 3 Corruption, they re-released the Metroid Prime trilogy with Metroid Prime 1 and Metroid Prime 2 Echoes on it with motion controls. There is something called Prime Hack you can download, and basically it gives you mouse and keyboard support for the Wii version. I've tried it before, but it lagged too bad for me when I tried to play it, so that's why I'm doing the GameCube version instead. It was just stuttering too much for me. Anyway, I'm probably gonna fall. Okay, there we go. Okay, so... I promise y'all, I usually don't do that, but toxic levels, yeah. Vast portions of tree cellular structure have been consumed by toxins distributed through source water. So basically, I have to fight Flaaharaga because of this. Toxin source located. The boss is the reason this water is toxic. So once I beat the boss, I'll be able to step in the water, no problem. Alright, I'm just currently looking. Better jump back up here before you come back. Okay. Damn. Okay. Got this. Jump up here. Scan this room. Okay, so if I did this correctly, I should have 1, 2, maybe 3 activated. I could be wrong. Sandstone. Hello, Hornets. So I'm absolutely certain that I just got 3 of them already, so... Oh yeah, that's another thing with like, the differences between Metroid, the Trilogy version, and like, the remastered and all that, is in the GameCube version, you can't ball jump. Like, that wasn't a thing yet. I'm just gonna go through that. Screw it. But yeah, that's... and quite honestly, I would play the Metroid Prime Trilogy if I... Honestly, I wish I had the original trilogy on the Wii. And yes, I kind of sort of remember where that was. But it's mostly because I also recently watched someone play this again, so it's still kind of fresh on my mind. Now, if I were getting achievements, so that there is an achievement for Flaaharaga as a boss. You beat Flaaharaga without Flaaharaga knocking the sun blockers back into place. I guess that's what you call them, sun blockers. I'm getting ready to go into Magmoor Caverns. Give me help. Thank you. That's really what I needed was health. Alright. So, I could do this boss fight. I used to do this boss fight all the time. But I've also... I've beaten Metroid Prime, like, I want to say like 6 times. Maybe? Maybe it's 3 or 4. I honestly can't remember. I have beaten. Morphology Flaaharaga. This mutant plant is the source of toxic water in the ruins. Flaharaga's growth cycle has been radically accelerated. As a result, it requires near constant exposure to solar energy to remain active. This exposure has made Flaharaga's outer shell thick and durable. Its lower root system is unprotected and vulnerable. However, exploit this flaw when possible. Concentrated when fire comes down its tasting for a short period of time. I don't know why I hesitated. I was trying to scan that, but then I remember scanning those mean nothing. It's not an important thing to scan, only the enemies and research are. So I just got to do this 4 times. Basically, if I do this 4 times... There we go, it has a big little, like, just a little stutter there, a little frame drop. So slightly. I'm also checking my time here. Damn it! I didn't need to do that! Thank God, I was about to say, if he's gonna... Okay. Woo! Yeah! Dude, that was delayed. Flaaharaga is actually pretty much an easy boss to fight, so... But also, if you scan the enemies, it'll tell you most likely what their weaknesses are for you to beat them. Which is one of the reasons why I like this game, because it's straightforward and to the point. Like... Bastard. There we go! Flaaharaga has been beaten, guys! Let me see. I think that only took me like 3 or 4 minutes tops. I want to say 5. No, I'm going to say 5 minutes. 5 to 6. But I'm absolutely sure people have beaten it faster than that. But, being able to... Varia suit. Sorry about that. It's probably unprofessional of me to look at my phone this very second. In case y'all are wondering, I can't get up there. I just don't know if I can get up there right now. Oh, no. Nope. Yeah, it's gonna walk me to probably... Yeah, that's right. Now I remember. Once I get the space boots, jump boots, I can come back in this room. And I think there's an artifact in here. Oh god, the artifacts. New creatures. Species, tangleweed, plant life with basic sentience, retracts into ground if threatened. Tangleweeds are only dangerous to small organisms. They are covered in tiny barbs designed to trap potential meals. Tangleweeds lack the strength to do anything more than hinder larger life forms. I think there's something under here. I don't remember. I move slow underwater because I don't have the gravity suit yet. But I'm just checking something. I almost forgot where to turn for a second. I got to turn around. Alright, so... Oh. Interesting. You know, that's right. I forgot. That was another thing that was added as a feature. It doesn't show your percentage in the left to the lower left corner, right here on the screen, on the GameCube version. So you kind of just have to figure it out on yourself, on your own. New creature. Morphology. Pulse bomb move. Life form with raw energy periodically releases explosive segments from its body. Pulse bomb moves are energy beings and vulnerable to most known weapons. Electrical energy can't harm them, however, they lack any intelligence beyond an instinctive attraction to other charged energy sources. Pulse bomb moves produce energy constantly. All excess energy is shed, regardless of who or what may nearby. Interesting. There is a way to kill him, I just don't have the means to do it yet. Just gotta take care of these wasps first. Okay, I think that's all of them. Cordite. What? Cordite. Maybe that's super missile. I think that might be super missile. Yeah, I guess so. Anyway. Let's scan this chozo lore! The world of living things feels strange to us. We who have existed so long on the edges of time and space. It is clear now that we chozo can never return to our own dimension. Not while the great poison reaches ever further into our planet. It's so powerful. This creeping evil that our wills are crumbling and our minds beginning to fall. So, before it's too late, we must make our last stand. We have begun to build a temple to contain this darkness. At its heart, we will place a cipher, a mystical lock powered by 12 artifacts, and filled with as much power as we chozo can harness into our ethereal states. Even when we are done, it may be too late. Okay, so basically that's backstory and lore, right there. There are 12 artifacts I have to get in order to get to the core of the planet. And it looks like the chozo are in another dimension and have become spirits, in the ethereal spirits and whatnot. Kind of makes sense if you think about it. Let's go into Magmoor! This is a save station. And also keeping an eye on my time here. New creature. Morphology, Grisby. Sub-volcanic carry-on feeder. Carapace can be breached by missiles. The Grisby's carapace has been fused together by superheated air. This barrier stands up to everything but concussive blasts. It's intelligent, is limited in instinctive scavenging patterns. It's gonna hit me! Ah! Morphology, Magmoor, breathed by a breathing serpent that dwells in lava. Magmoors prefer extreme heat zones and are susceptible to frigid attack forms. Sightless, they navigate the lava currents using their sonar receptors. Magmoors have a keen sense of smell, enabling them to pinpoint targets with startling accuracy. Okay, fill in the lava! Ah! I don't think this is a real one. Ah, no, that's a grapple point. That's not what I meant to scan. I meant to scan these guys. Morphology, Puffer. Unstable gas-filled organism with world rusher on contact. Puffers fill their bodies with lethal metal, viperium gas and float about in search of food. If ruptured, the gas within the puffer is violently released. Despite their fragile bodies, puffers are aggressive hunters. The gas cloud, released upon death, is often fatal to the creatures that bring them down as well. if I had a Switch, I would definitely get the Prime trilogy. I'm in Prime Remastered. Ah, who am I kidding? I bet you Nintendo's waiting for the Switch 2 to come out to release the Prime trilogy on it. Why did you not? Fuck! Okay, alright. Samus, look here. Okay, jump. There you go. I know one of these walls I could blow up. That's why I keep scanning it. I could blow up one of these. I just can't remember which one. I can blow up these walls too. I also can't stand right here. Oh god, these guys. Morphology. Triclops. Hard-shelled creatures with powerful jaws. Triclops is a hunter-gatherer. It collects small creatures and bits of foodstuff, then deposits them elsewhere for later consumption. The hard tripartite mandibles it uses to move earth and rock are quite strong and difficult to escape once ensnared. Which is why you do this. God damn it. So I needed the Varia suit in order to get here because the temps were too hot. So basically this is a temp controlled suit. It allows Samus to move between hot and cold environments, but also very, very nifty to have. Oh, for some reason I thought I could pull that up. Something's telling me I can't get across that, but I'm gonna try. I think I gotta go up here first. Dude, fuck, why? Are you retarded? Sorry about that, guys. I didn't mean to say that. We're gonna bleep that out. Why? Okay. Okay, my game is rigged, obviously. Because I am jumping properly. I also kind of forgot that the platforms do slowly lower themselves due to weight. Oops. Come on. New creatures. Auto defense turret use missiles that break outer casing. Okay. And yes, I am pressing the A button that fast. It's one of my favorite things to do on this game, honestly, is just to do this. Spark and smoke. That right there, that feature y'all just saw, they got rid of it in the remastered version. That don't happen no more. I think I need to get the goose ball. Report any signs of magma predator activity to Security Central at once. Local crystal formations possess low phazon residue. They do not have high value to the monks of Granam, however. Recommended processing crystal for that market once phazon operations cease. Geothermal power routing the station is complete. Unstable magma flow is in concern. Remove tower from geothermal grid if fluctuations exceed safety levels. Immersion pistons are leaching power from the magma pools as planned. Geothermal power source is promising. Recommend energy command deactivates central dynamo and switch to geothermal power at once. I think that's all I needed to scan in here. Pretty sure. I also, how I just said I watched someone play this recently. I actually cannot remember for the life of me where I'm supposed to go next. Because, I'll be honest, when I watch them play this, I tend to fall asleep. I think I'm supposed to go here. I have two other doors down there, so I'm gonna go through this door and see. I'm pretty sure this goes to Phendrana Drifts. Oh. Man, this is like where you need the ball, like the ball jump right here, because this part is a pain. Like, this part's a pain. But, like, for real. That's why. That's why. Okay, look. If I want 100% the game, I gotta get it. And here's the thing, I will try this one more time, because I'm not gonna put y'all through watching me do this for 20 to 30 minutes, okay? Alright, so last time. Hey, okay. No! Okay, fuck it. I'm moving on. I'm moving on. I'm moving on from that. I almost had it, but I'm not gonna sit there 20, 30 minutes. Well, we're already 36 minutes in, so... maybe I'll try to do it off camera. I will not guarantee you that I will 100% this game, but having all those energy tanks near the end really helps. Phendrana Drifts! You didn't have to tell me where it was. I already knew where it was. New personnel must report to South Research Facility. Failure to report will be penalized with 30% ration cut and extra duty. Ballistics report to personnel. Report to Research Lab Hydra. Lockdown containment plan. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode of Metroid Prime here, so thank you for tuning in and watching. I will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye!